times, but was never injured again. When the writers I knew finally struck it rich, they bought a brand new Super Volvo. It was luxurious and spacious, and all the features were state-of-the-art, and it was as fast as a Porsche on steroids. Oh, let's see, another healthcare system poem. A child talks about the, I was thinking of kids today. A child talks about the healthcare system. Mom was taking the happy pills until Mom got a bit too thin and a bit too irritable. Dad said she had to go to a village named Rehabilitation. Ever since Mom came back from that town, she has been very unhappy. But the doctor says no more happy pills for Mom. Dad was taking heart medicine pills because he was having too much pressure at work. Uncle Al tells me that work hurts people's hearts. Uncle Al says work also hurts people's minds. Uncle Al doesn't go to work anymore. Mom says he has mind problems, and that the mind pills didn't work out for him. But now Dad is quitting the heart pills because, well, Mom won't say exactly why, but only that it's very, very personal. I was taking pills for a while because I could not study, and I was too loud in the classroom. My doctor put me on paying attention pills. At first, I was getting an A in every class, but later, Mom says, I started talking crazy things. Mom says it's okay to get a C now. The other day, I went to see our doctor. He was looking very old and very hurried. Dad says a lot of doctors die very young. I said, Dad, maybe the doctors die young because they have heart pressure because none of their pills work. Dad laughed. Mom didn't think that was so funny. Uncle Al says, our doctor is even crazier than he is. Oh, okay, well, because I took a few too many mushrooms, and so I've done things like get up and do what I thought was a super long feature, and get down the program, we got, all right, dude, we booked you for a half hour, that was 8 minutes. So I get very, okay, this one is called, maybe I invented this word, I don't know. If I Google it, I'll find out I didn't, so I didn't Google it. Because I wanted to believe, at least up until today, I invented it. This is called the typer-wronger. The typer-wronger is the parallel universe. It is the evil twin to our word processor, formerly our IBM Selectric, formerly our Smith Corona. It's the dark dot of the Tao, a part of the yin and yang dance shtick. When I type my spiritual manifestos, it replies by typing, only $2 million can save me. It's a cosmic id communicator. When you dash off notes to your old love, exuding health, wealth, and independence, the typer-wronger writes, my dear Nancy, my bitterness knows no end. How I hope you're suffering. I can't get over you. Please, please come home. The typer-wronger doesn't use paper. It prints everything on our faces. Those so-called poker faces that everybody sees through. This alternative broadcasting system sends signals to all the villains we're hooked on. We print out, I will not be a victim 1 minute more. But alas, the typer-wronger blares wears out, you could roll me like any tourist mark on Geary and Powell on a sucker summer day. That's why you're not retired, because some pretty face is in Tuscany with your best friend running through your nest egg at lightning speed. Some businessman is flying first class on the airline funded by our sad toiling. We typed up our resignation note, but the boss looked up and smirked, "Nice try. Go back to your desk. The typer-wronger tells me you're not going anywhere for a very long time." So we should just act like fools for all the points our acting has gotten us. I tried to hide the truth from you, but the typer-wronger would not permit the charade. The ugly facts just roll across my forehead like ticker tape, and I can read you just like a book. That book, by the way, happens to be your best book. Would you care to come home to my house and sign a copy for me? Oh, what the heck. Might as well get. I would get a little bit evil here. Since I think everybody here is, almost everybody's a poet, my grudge against Billy Collins. And I thought right there, that's really a poet. When you step off in. They were trying so hard to show it, not say it, as their workshop teacher said for the millionth time, as though it were an original line, as though it were no longer hand-fisted. The teacher produced a Billy Collins book as though he were some underground figure being brought to light for the first time in public. She read from it slowly, with tonal discipline, as though a disciplinarian. This, she pointed out to the teenagers, is not self-indulgent, not self-referential, not self-aggrandizing. She must have disliked selves somehow. But she was right. Billy Collins was pure talent, professional, mature. Even my Zen master drags out his books, glances at me, and says, "This is good poetry," leaving unsaid what she must think of the rest of us. Well, I refuse to read another page of his work, out of sheer jealousy. His brilliance seems too effortless. Bitter people like me can't respect him, because he seems too healthy, way too constructive and earnest. I might like him someday if his career implodes. I think I will read one more. Is one more good? That's right. Okay. I'm going to read this one more. Because another poet asked, "Your show was funny," she said, "hard-hitting, dramatic," she noted. "But where is the person underneath?" But what she was really asking is, can a poet really be a poet if the poet never falls in love, never has a serious moment, never opens himself up to the danger and the intoxication of surrender? She was asking if I could fall in love, and the answer is, oh yes I can. For instance, the doctors all said I was untreatable, incurable, beyond hope, until one day a woman boldly entered the examination room. A playful smile crossed her angular face. She was young, tall, exquisite, and flawlessly confident, and had the gaze of Kuan Yin and the Virgin Mary. She wanted to be a child surgeon, a miracle worker, brave enough to tackle impossible cases with a casual shrug